What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Kubrat Pulev. Kubrat Pulev states that he would love to shut Dillian Whyte up. The British heavyweight, of course, Dillian Whyte, and the Bulgarian heavyweight mandatory challenger of Anthony Joshua, both of these guys were recently beaten. Okay, they were both knocked out by both of their fighters, Povetkin and Joshua. Okay, and Dillian Whyte and Pulev, they have something in common. They've both been knocked out in the 9th round of their fight with that particular champion. And they both have 2 losses now. Okay, they have 2 losses. They're coming off a loss. And according to Mr. Godzev, okay, he said a fight between Pulev and Whyte would be a great heavyweight scrap for the future. Okay, now he also said, I think style-wise and personalities would make a great clash for Pulev versus Dillian Whyte. Once he deals with Povetkin, Dillian Whyte has been very loud in the past about talking shit about Kubrat Pulev. And Pulev feels that he is willing to shut him up. And Whyte Pulev would certainly be, fight fans would tune in to see how much has Pulev got left. Has that devastating KO of the hands of Povetkin taken a deal out of Whyte? Again, the fight Whyte wants and the fight we all want to see is the return with Povetkin. But if the fight is unavailable, we know that Whyte and Pulev this year would be a great fight. So I'm going to stop there. I think that fight would be a great fight. I would watch it. Because one thing about me, I'm a fan of boxing. It doesn't have to always be about who are the best guys fighting, because what history has told us about the best people fighting the best, you don't always have the most entertaining fights. Let's just be real. Manny Pacquiao and Floyd. Okay, De La Hoya Trinidad. Okay, you had a lot of lackluster fights. You can go back in time. You're looking at Mi Vida Loca Johnny Tapia versus Danny Romero, right? That was supposed to be a great fight. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't. It was a fight that had a lot of build up, but it wasn't anything. These type of fights that, hey, these guys have lost a couple times. They're not at the very top, but they're good enough. They were at a certain position in their career, and they're trying to make their way back. And then what do you have to do to make your way back? You got to fight your way back. So this would be one of those fights where you got 2 different guys and that almost were champions at one point, right? Have 2 losses. They've lost to the best guys in the division. Okay, Joshua Povetkin for Whyte and Joshua Vladimir for Kubrat Pulev. So you got 2 guys, 2 losses that want to get back in the ring too bad. Okay, and I think this is the way to do it. If Alexander Povetkin is still dealing with the 25% lung blockage in his lungs, I don't think he should be. But I did hear, according to this source, that he is back in training camp. So I don't know what really that means. Now I understand what Dillian Whyte is talking about. Because in an interview he did say, like, this guy, is his lung good or is his lung not good? If it's not, he shouldn't be training. Counterpunch. I agree with him. So he's not going to sit around. We know that Ortiz has already agreed verbally that he'll fight Dillian Whyte in next month or the month after, right? Late February, early March. So there's a lot. Now you got Kubrat Pulev saying that, hey, from his promoter Godzev, that, hey, I'll get in there. I'll fight him. I want to knock him out anyway for talking all the shit that he talked about me over the years. By calling me a bum. Let's see about that. And you know something? With the type of style that both of these guys have, it would be a good fight. Because it wouldn't just be a one-sided fight, because the awkwardness of Pulev. Pulev is the kind of dude that you have to take your time and break him down. If not, you can get caught up in that irky-jerky rhythm that he has, and you could find yourself eating a lot of right hands. You better ask Derek Chisora about that. And again, that's a guy that spanked Chisora, Pulev did, and Chisora gave Dillian Whyte all kind of problems. So if we wanted to build a fight on common fighters, okay, we could always go from Joshua Chisora, right, for both fights, because those guys have fought both fighters. And I think Pulev would be a worthy opponent from that. I don't think he gets enough credit. I don't think he got enough credit, or Joshua got enough credit for beating him, right? But I would love to see that fight. I say, why not? And if you're Kubrat Pulev, you don't have nothing to lose. Get back in there. Show if you can fight. Show you're still tough and crazy. You're a crazy warrior like you were named after. Why not? Let's get it on. That's my take on it. You guys tell me what you think about Kubrat Pulev wanting to shut up Dillian Whyte in the ring. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.